Howdy guys, I'm Michaela and this is my Project 1 draft. Obviously in my full project I won't be holding this computer or my notebook here, but I was just kind of wanting to go over everything, seeing how it works, if it's even a good idea first, using as sort of a benchmark so I can see what I'm going over. I decided to analyze PETA's ad campaigns. You can't really choose one ad and have 3 to 5 minutes of it. Just don't work that way. So essentially I'm just going through a bunch of their controversial ads, seeing how they don't really make sense, how does it affect the audience's goodwill and exploit them emotionally, and how they can be fixed. Alright? And I think my biggest question here is like, one, should I even be going over such a controversial topic, such a controversial organization? That's too heavy of a topic. Should I just choose a whole different thing? And also, is my reactions and my humor appropriate? Because I respond to awkwardness and sort of this uneasiness with humor, and it's kind of seen as bad sometimes. So I was like, okay, that's my biggest questions. Otherwise, you know, what can be improved, whether it's my voice, whether it's my talking, certain things. Obviously, this is going to be a lot more crisp and clean and everything once I get my first project over with. Alrighty, so here's the draft. Our first ad, and I'm going to be showing pictures on the screen once I have the full draft up. It'll look a lot better. The audience can actually see it and how it affects them, and kind of see that emotional response. But for right now, I'm just going to be kind of like explaining it, what they look like. So our first ad says "Payback is hell," and it has a shark with a person's leg in its mouth, right? Go vegan, PETA. I kind of agree, and of course I'm going to be keeping personal opinions out of the final draft, but I think it's good. I think it's good to sort of explain where I'm coming from here. I'm personally not vegan. In fact, I hunt a lot. But personally, I think it's better, you know, for animals to live in their natural environment, to actually enjoy their lives before you kill them, and that way they're consumed in a nice, respectful way. You know, you're helping the environment at the same time, right? Instead of factory farms, I'm completely against factory farms. They all suck and they're all trash for treating animals like absolute crap. But I find that PETA kind of goes a little over the line, and in fact kind of, it's like self-sabotage in a way, because a lot of their ads are not at all accurate, and there's a lot of ways they could get their point across and maybe actually get people to go vegan if their ads were correct. For example, the ad I just showed you, they have personally stated, and this is true, I was a marine biology nerd at one point in time, sharks do not genuinely like to attack people. Obviously. They're just animals in their natural environment. They think it's a seal, yummy, chomp. It's very, very rare also to be attacked by a shark. It's like, I think you're more likely to get killed by like a champagne bottle than a shark somehow. I'll have to get the information to back that up, and I will in the final draft, I promise. Probably something better than a champagne bottle, right? But in this one, it's like, one, the Photoshop's terrible. I see what they were going for, like the shark got its payback, haha, good job Sharky boy. Again, they're just kind of backstabbing a statement they made previously of how sharks don't attack people. That's stupid of them. Our next ad, there's a lot of bad ones here. I think one of the worst ones is this one that says "Got Autism." It's supposed to be one of those got milk things, and it says studies have shown a link between cow's milk and autism. Okay, for one, that's basically saying people with autism are bad somehow, and it's like you shouldn't be drinking milk because you might have autism. Oh no, like that's so bad. That's so terrible. That's just wrong in a lot of ways, and I'm pretty sure you can just plainly see how that's not good in any ways. I see you're trying to get them not to drink milk, understandable, but there's a way better way you could have gone with that. maybe saying, hey, look at the conditions the cows go through, not got autism, that's just trash. Okay, whoever created that was bad. This is a really bad one too. Save the whales, lose the blubber, go vegetarian, showing an overweight woman in a bathing suit. Don't get me started on this one, because obviously they're saying big people are bad. That's not true. A lot like the last one, it's just terrible ideas. What's this? Sort of like showing that people that breed dogs are like part of the KKK. That's just, you see where I'm going here. These are just extreme, really bad advertisements. I'm sure there's, yeah, they're just all bad.